Hi and welcome to my December pick a card reading. In this reading you can choose between the dragon and Inanna, or you can choose the unicorn. If you have chosen the dragon, then it is about a transition that you are in this month, because with Grandmother Spider, with Vision Quest, with Morgan Le Fay and with Iago, there had been something where you realized it can't go on this way, this has to change, but you are still in the process of finding out. I mean, in December we are in eclipse season right now, and in eclipse season there is something eclipsed away from us, and through that something new will come. But first we have to leave something behind. And I would say in this case it is something where you already know it is no longer valuable for you. It is something that doesn't feel right for you at all, and where maybe for a certain time you were not completely honest with yourself. Because I think in this case Iago is not so much about a betrayal from the outside, but rather where you were not really honest, and that now it is a time to allow a transition to happen. And with Vision Quest and with Grandmother Spider, it is something that is faded. There is something that really is waiting for you on the other side. With Grandmother it is something faded. It is something where your soul decided that you need to change, or that your surroundings need to change, and that you are called to go on a vision quest. And on this vision quest you will find your answers. But I would say these cards tell more about that you start this vision quest without knowing, but where am I actually going? Because with Morgan Le Fay there is a secret around where it's actually leading to. And Morgan Le Fay is a very famous figure in the Arthur legend, and Morgan Le Fay gives her secret only if she wants to. She is in the tarot, she is the Queen of Cups, and this Queen of Cups holds a mystery, holds a secret. And I would say for December the advice from the cards would be: go on a vision quest, find this secret, or wait for this secret to be revealed to you. But you first have to be open and to be ready for this vision quest. And I would say this vision quest starts with a realization, or with the courage to realize that you in some area of your life were not completely honest with yourself, because maybe it was more comfy to believe in something or to see something in a certain way. But now it is time to start a change. I wouldn't say it is really the point where you go into action, but it is more a time of realization, of waiting for inner answers, waiting for something that is revealed to you that is actually really, really important. I mean, I would say that this eclipse season will bring a change, and with Grandmother Spider it is a faded change. It is a change that you decided before you were born. So I would say that this time is actually a very exciting time. It is a time of a vision quest. Now in the Northern Hemisphere it is a very dark time, but this darkness maybe is perfect to find this inner stillness that is needed for this secret to be revealed to you. So I wish you all the best in that, and a wonderful Christmas, and a wonderful Venus retrograde, which is also coming, and a wonderful transition into the new year. Till next time, namaste. If you are in the Inanna Group, then the theme of December is around purification. There is some anger in you. There is something that really frustrated you in the recent weeks or months. With Turandot, with Sacred Garden, with purifying garden. And with Yule, you are also in this transition of the eclipse season where something new wants to be born, but this new can't be born without your rage being purified away from you. So I would say there is a rage, and I feel that for many of you it is more a form of frustration that you feel. This frustration goes very deep and is maybe not from the recent past, but maybe is very, very old, and to really release it. This month is a month of purification and of releasing the old, letting it go. Let the old not define you, and let the old frustrations and the old battles not define you. Come into the purified state of your inner sacred garden. There is a place of you that never was touched by your past, that never was touched by your present problem, and that never will be touched by future obstacles or future challenges. And out of this sacred garden comes the new that can be miraculous. But you have to first purify, and to enter this sacred garden that is inside of you, you cannot enter that with rage. You cannot enter that with all this frustrated mind chatter that might be going on. And take this eclipse season to let all this darkness be eclipsed away from you, and to allow to be purified. I mean, maybe it is also a time to actually really purify also your body. Maybe it is, as I said, not only a mental purification or an emotional purification, but also a physical purification, or that the advice would be to purify on a physical plane as well as on the emotional and the mental plane, and also maybe the spiritual plane. So take salt baths, walk in nature, drink a lot of water, purify. This eclipse season is a time to purify, to invite the new. This card, Yule, is the card of the winter solstice in my card deck. And this is where the new is born, the new god of light is born, that will bring the new summer, that will bring the new life. But this new life in your personal life needs purification, so it can be the best version of you, so it can be the best version of your life for you. So take the advice from the cards and purify. I would say, this would be the best to do. And I mean sometimes we see our problems very big, and our issues very big, and the issues from our past very big. But sometimes, like Byron Katie says, it is actually what we believe they are that makes them that big. And I would say in this case, there might be something where I would say at least your frustration makes things even bigger. And this is a time to let that go, and to celebrate what is holy in you, to celebrate what is sacred in you. I would say this is the advice from the cards for this month for you. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, you have a wonderful eclipse season, a great Venus retrograde, and a wonderful transition into the next year. Till next time, namaste. And if you are in the last group, in the group of the unicorn, then it is funny, it is also about a vision quest. I mean, we are in eclipse season, so of course many of us are in a vision quest. Eclipse season is a very special time where something in our life is eclipsed away and something new will start, but it cannot start without something leaving us. And I would say in this case, or in your case, it is more about finding your passion again and going on a vision quest to find your passion and your joy again. The recent weeks or months were not that joyful for you. There was a lot of stress, there was a lot of anxiety, there was so much going on that you are very, very exhausted actually, and that now it is a time not only to relax because the holidays are coming, but I would say it is more. It is about, but what gives me joy? What brings me excitement? Where do I look at my life and only see duties, and I have to do this and I have to do that, but I don't see anything that brings me actually joy. And even maybe what might bring me joy, like for example, children or your family. There is something where in the recent time it was only duty and it was too much on the stress you had, and that you have to reconnect with your passion, to reconnect with your life force. And you can only reconnect with your life force or recharge if you find your joy again. So this time of the year, maybe meditate on what brings me joy. And it might be the little things. It doesn't always have to be the big change in life or the huge, I don't know, the huge transformation. Maybe it is in the little things. Maybe the book you always wanted to read, or the group where you always want to sing with other people. I don't know, drawing pictures or whatever it is. But it is about reconnecting with your joy. That is really, really important. And that is the main theme of December. Reconnect with your joy to recharge your batteries, because it is really needed. You are very, very exhausted. I don't see that you find your strength again if you are always focusing on your duties. The advice from the cards, at least what the cards are saying, sometimes we think, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to goof around. I don't have time for this and that. But actually, those are the things that bring you strength and that recharge you. And it might be also changing your point of view and finding your joy again, maybe with your children or with your job or in your relationship. Changing a little bit the focus on the things that bring you joy in that, and not so much what you have to do. So I would say it is a little bit changing your focus, and it is most of all going on a vision quest and finding out what brings you joy in life. Yeah, be happy again, be joyful again. Nourish your inner child. That, I would say, is the message from the cards for this month for you. So I wish you a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful and magical Venus retrograde. It will be intense with Pluto. I wish you a magical transition into the new year. Until next time, namaste.